Time to talk housewives. Now, there aren't too many stories going around today. This is a very slow news day, but I'm glad it is because it gives me an opportunity to explore other things that I probably wouldn't normally cover. So that's what I'm doing today. Today, we're going to talk about Karen Huger and this big party that she's supposed to be throwing tonight. And then we're going to talk about Tom Girardi getting sued again. I'm not making this up. Another one, people. Yes, another one. Then we're going to talk about Max from Vanderpump Rules getting into a huge argument with Lisa Vanderpump and actually quitting Tom Tom. Now let's get into this Karen Huger story first. Since she's my fave. She's absolutely my fave from Potomac. Okay, so there's a rumor going around that Karen's throwing this really big party tonight with lots of celebrities. And get this, it's supposed to be for a bachelorette party. Now, what? That doesn't make sense. Okay, a bachelorette party. Shouldn't she had one of those 20 years ago when she first married Ray? I mean, it doesn't make sense. So, but you never know with Karen. It could be any kind of party. It could be she's launching a new company. It could be just because. I mean, she's always throwing these really big parties. And they're probably themed parties. Remember she had the one with her and Ray dressed up. I can't remember the name, what type of party it was, but she's throwing another one. And I want to know who's going to be there. Can you imagine? You're sitting at some Starbucks enjoying your coffee, and then you see a car with a celebrity going down the street, and then another one, and then another. You'll be like, what the hell is going on? What the hell is going on, Karen? We want to know. I want to know what's going on. So I thought I'd mention that because she is my fave, and she's got everyone's curiosity up. What's going on? Do we believe it's a bachelorette party, even though she's already married? Make that make sense. I don't know what kind of party Karen could be throwing, but they're saying it's going down tonight, and it's supposed to be a big party. So, I'm really interested as to find out what's going on. If you guys know what's going on, please put it in the comments section. I need to know. Or give me a call. Call me. DM me, do whatever you have to do. Email me to find out if you guys know what's going on. What is this party for and who was there? I mean, I can't wait to find out. Now let's move on. Now let's talk about this whole Tom Girardi situation. I know you guys are thinking, Sharrell, you just talked to us yesterday about another lawsuit. There can't possibly be another one. I hate to break the bad news to you guys. Not only is there another one, there's several, okay? And these lawsuits are totaling $12 million. They're suing Tom Girardi personally, and it's for tragic wrongful death. Now that seems about to be the most serious one of them all. Death, maybe it means that the money that you could have gave these people would have saved their lives. I hope it doesn't mean that, but what else could it mean? This is absolutely horrible. I know I say this every video. The Tom Girardi, Erica Girardi lawsuits can't get any worse. And then here I am the next day saying that, yes, it's getting worse. I mean, wrongful death is serious. That means somebody lost their lives. Now, I'll go into details when I get more of the information, but for right now, it's more claims being filed personally against him for a total of $12 million. And like I said yesterday, I don't know how I feel about people steady suing him because you can't get much out of zero. I hate to say it, and for this wrongful death lawsuit claim, it's just sad. Somebody lost their life over Tom Girardi's mess and nonsense. I mean, it can't get any worse than this. I'm going to stop saying that because every time I say it, I wake up the next day, it's most definitely worse. But, it's going to make watching Erica on the show really hard to watch because she's going to be having that glam squad. She's going to be having all these fabulous clothes. And I bet you her $1 million house is nice. I mean, $1 million, that's a lot of money to commoners. No, to anyone. That's a lot of money. So she's steady going to be flashing her wealth. Meanwhile, somebody has lost their life over your husband's nonsense. I mean, I really can't get any more nauseated over this case, but every day it's something new. So that's what's going on with the Tom Girardi lawsuit today. I mean, it's just, this has to be the worst, because somebody lost their life over his nonsense. Anyway, let's move on. Okay, guys, let's talk this Max and Lisa Vanderpump story next. Okay, so Max, do you guys remember Max? He was on Vanderpump Rules. He got fired along with Brad, Stassi, and Kristen for saying racial insensitive things, but he kept his job at TomTom. Okay, so he was still working at TomTom, and TomTom is temporarily closed right now because of the pandemic. She opened up, I believe it was Sir and another one, maybe Villa Blanca. Don't quote me on that, but this one is not open yet. But according to the rumors, he got into a really heated argument with Ken and Lisa, so much so that he quit and walked out. Now, no one knows what this argument is about. There's different rumors going around what the argument was about. And one of the rumors is he was really upset. He called Ken and Lisa cheap because they didn't offer their employees health insurance. Now, I hope this isn't the reason. This makes absolutely no damn sense. Didn't you know when you took the job that there was no health insurance? Now, why do you want to make a big deal out of it now? Now, I'm being told this is the reason. I don't agree with that reason. So let's go on to another rumor. Another rumor is that he's really upset with Ken and Lisa because he is not going to be on the show anymore. Now, what rumor makes more sense to you? I'm going to go with he was upset that he wasn't going to be on the show anymore. Now, doesn't that rumor make more sense than the other one? I'm going to even go a little bit deeper with the other rumor. I'm thinking not only was it not true, this was his ultimate reason for quitting the job. I'm going to go a little deeper and say he put that rumor out there. He's the one that wants to make Lisa and Ken look bad because you knew there was no health insurance from the very beginning. You knew none of your friends had it, any people on the staff. Like, that doesn't make sense. So they expect us to believe that, oh, he didn't have, Lisa didn't give him health insurance during the pandemic, and so he had to quit. I'm not buying it. You're trying to sell it, people, but I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it whatsoever. And I really do believe he started this rumor. Listen, if you want to feed things to the blogs, tell the truth, or you're going to get dragged like you are now, Max. You quit because you're upset because you're not working because the pandemic. No one can help that. A lot of restaurants closed down. So that's bad right there. And then you can't make up for your money by going on Vanderpump Rules. I mean, it is what it is. Is it a bad situation to be in? Yes. Is it even... It's a bad situation to be in. But it's even worse to make yourself look foolish by spreading these rumors out there, okay? That Lisa and Ken are cheap and they don't want to give their employees health insurance. It's a lot of restaurants that don't offer their employees health insurance because it's not like a long time job. I mean, most people, you wait tables because you're going to school at night, or you're an actor or an actress and you're doing it in between auditions. I mean, name me one restaurant that gives you health insurance and I will apologize on air. Most of them do not, from what I know. But I'm going to go with, let's just say it was the reason that you quit. Well, you waited way too late. I mean, shouldn't you had quit after a week of being on the job and finding out that you didn't have health insurance? This is the craziest story. I would have ordinarily ignored this story, but there's nothing else to talk about today. So I just had to put it in. But I'm glad I'm talking about it now because, Max, you need to know if you're going to put rumors out there, you got to put a better story out there than that. It makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. I mean, it is what it is. You know, I'm upset too that you're not back on the show. But, you know, they fired a whole handful of you guys and it is what it is. Move on. Find another job, okay? And this time, make sure the job has health insurance. You know, I'm just saying. Okay, guys, let's head down to the comments section and do what we usually do, talk about how we feel about things. But I'm going to add a little extra this time. If anybody out there knows why Karen is throwing this big party, you got to let me know, okay? If you don't want to leave a comment in the comment section, call me. If you don't want to call me, DM me. If you don't want to DM me, email me. Even send a telegraph. Remember those? I need to know what's going on, what's going down in Potomac, okay? I need to know what's going on. Also, yeah, go ahead. If you don't know your thoughts, let's just try to take a shot in the dark and try to figure out what's going on. Because I'm obsessed at this point with the Real Housewives of Potomac. I love it. I want to know everything about it. So let's talk about that. And, you know, if you've seen the celebrities that they're talking about, include that too. And then let's talk about Tom Girardi and this wrongful death lawsuit. Is this the worst, guys? Is this it? Is any more going to come out? Because I can't take it. Let me know if you think that we have finally gotten to the point where no more lawsuits will come to Tom Girardi or Erica, just because we can't take it anymore. Let me know if you think there's more heartache to come from this Tom Girardi case, okay? And then what do you guys think about Max quitting because there's no health insurance? Who believes it and who doesn't? Also, if you like this video, don't forget to click that like button. It does wonders for my video. If you haven't already subscribed and hit the notification bell, don't forget to do that. And I'll meet you guys down in the comments section. We got a lot to talk about. Bye for now.